Well, but now that my Christmas tree is gone, and I finally hung up that painting there, my background now just looks really, really empty. Hence why I've put my ukulele in the frame. Hello everyone, my name is Channing. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's really wonderful to see you. I'm very glad that you're here. So today, we're going to be making a video about TikTok. Because TikTok equals views. I put TikTok painting as one of the tags in my ukulele painting video, and now it has close to 2,000 views. Yes, TikTok painting, that's what we're going to do today. I was originally going to make a commentary style video regarding TikTok POVs and all of their problematic glory. However, as I was going about my Bible reading, I came across this one passage. I believe it was Romans 2, verse 1. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but it was something along the lines of, you're gonna sit there and judge this person for the sins that they're doing. But you really think that God doesn't? There's no need to do that. Why are you equally as flawed as them? What makes you think that you're worthy to judge them? Absolutely nothing. You stupid, idiot, dumbhead. I mean, it obviously didn't say that, but like I was reading the message, so it might as well have. Long story short, we're not making a video about TikTok POVs. TikTok painting is what's going to be. I've taken the liberty upon myself to find 4 that we're going to replicate today. Starting with this lovely watercolor portrait of a dapper frog. Like, look at him. He's so spunky and adorable. I love him so much. So I suppose we'll get straight on into the time lapse for that, because I filmed all the paintings like last week, and I'm only getting around to doing the actual video part of the video today. Okay, but yes, on to the time lapse. So here I started just by giving the frog a flat wash of green, which is pretty easy. Can't give the exact shade because I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Viridian, who knows. But then I added various shades of like yellows and greens and browns to the frog, and everything was good. And then the underside of his mouth, I guess, I don't know what that's really called, I just painted that like a grayish color, and that was okay. The jacket was difficult though. Painting a flat wash of black is very, very hard. So I ended up just using ink from my fountain pen, and that seemed to go well. Then I added buttons with my white gel pen. And here I tried to do this like whole satisfying tape pull, which I guess it was fairly successful. Are you satisfied? I hope you're satisfied. I am. This frog is more sophisticated than I could ever be. Ah, look at him. He's fantastic. I love him so much. I named him Douglas Frogbert III, which I thought was a fitting name. He's just incredibly derpy, like. His derpiness is outstanding. Moving on to the next one. We shall be painting these koi fish, except I won't be painting them on my light switch, so we shall just paint them on paper, because that works too. On to painting some koi boys. So this turned out to be a lot more difficult than I had originally anticipated, because you see, my original thought process going into it was I would sketch out my fish, I would paint around the fish with my very dark blue to slightly lighter dark blue gradient, and then I paint the fish, and everything would be great. Everyone would be happy, everything would be fine. But no, that was not the case. I had a difficult time doing my blending of my gradient, so I had to paint over my fish, as you see. And then I had to paint these little squiggly things, which wasn't going super well at first. You couldn't really see them, and they just kind of looked off. But I kind of got the hang of it. I painted a bubble or 2, and they were all right. But yeah, I had to do the little squiggly things, which started looking wrong. But I think it also kind of got the hang of it. It didn't look exactly like how they did it in my reference picture. Actually, it looked nothing like how they did in my reference picture. But then I ended up having to go back and sketching my fish again. And then painting them, this white one wasn't fantastic. I gotta say, it kind of looked stiff. Didn't look like a graceful koi fish. And then in placing the fins, at this point my iPad had died, so I couldn't really look at my reference picture anymore, so I just kind of stuck them wherever I felt fit. And yeah, it's not the best. The spots were okay. The spots are probably the best thing on this fish, to be quite honest, because, I just painted a couple of organic-looking orange blobs. The back fin, though, does not look good. It's just a strange brown line going through it all. So, yikes. The orange one did work a little bit better, however. I think it's because I didn't attempt back fin. That's called dorsal fin. That's what that is. See, I know what animals. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this one was all good. I just tried to make it look shiny, hence why I'm adding like white highlights to it. And this one also did look a tad bit more graceful. So all in all, everything was okay, I think. Look at them. They're not fantastic, obviously. They're a little rough, especially this one up here. I've named them Peaches and Creamy, because we've got to name everything. Well, on to our third and final painting, an eye. I've never painted an eye before. I don't typically paint human things. Actually, I've never painted human things once in my entire life. Well, probably when I was like, 8, before you, because we all painted our family members. Yeah, that's probably the last time I painted anything that was a human. So, needless to say, this will probably be the worst of the lot. But I don't know, let's be a trooper and do it anyways. Alright, so this was rather difficult, far more difficult than I had originally anticipated. At this point, I wasn't even using the TikTok as a reference. I just kind of googled how to paint an eye and watched the first video on YouTube that looked relatively promising. It didn't really explain how to mix skin tones properly, so I just kind of mixed a lot of very red skin tones, which resulted in it looking like I painted someone with pink eye, which is not super duper cute. At least I didn't paint the white of the eye, just like flat out white, because I know it's kind of like grayish and bluish. Painting the iris in of itself wasn't very hard, because it's just greens and blues. But all in all, this is not my best work. Definitely not my worst, but also not my best.
Yikes.
It's not the best. Definitely not the best. But maybe it's okay for like a first try, but like... It's just like scary and haunting. Why is it so red? I'm kind of happy with it for a first try. As you can see, I didn't give it eyelashes, because eyelashes, what the heck are eyelashes? Ah, there we go. Yes, behold that. Whatever the heck those are. Like, what? They're just deranged caterpillars coming out of the eyes. This eye over here, we will not be painting eyelashes, because it would make it look even worse than it already does. Okay. Well, those were fun. Well, but moving on to our final painting, I shall be painting on my hand. Why on my hand? Well, you see, the original video that I was using as inspo, these people were painting on feet. Now, there are weird people on the internet. What did I just do? That was very cosplayer-ish. Anyhow, there are weird people. There are weird people on the internet who think weird things about feet, so I won't be painting on my feet. So instead, I shall be painting on my hand. As far as I know, there are no people who think weird things about hands. There might be. My faith in humanity is already pretty low. Do I know what we're going to paint yet? Not exactly. Maybe we'll just deviate to clouds. Clouds are nice and simple. Clouds are nice and easy. Yeah, we're going with clouds. Well, so what kind of clouds am I going to paint? I've already painted blue clouds once before. Let's paint a sunset today. I don't know, I haven't painted a sunset before. This is a really bad idea. Oh well, being stupid on the internet is nothing new. Okay, but I don't think any of these have lethal pigments. I'm also not using oil paints. I'm using acrylic paints, which are more okay, I suppose. Oh gosh, this feels really weird. I have some regrets. I feel like the only background music fitting for doing something like this is that like one cover of Buttercup. That's like very, very like aesthetic and groovy. Forget, I'll do it sometime. I'm locked up on the buttons. Oh, yikes, that is potent. Holy guacamole. Maybe if I put pink back over that, it won't be so bad. This is where things are gonna go downhill. This feels really funny. I don't know what I'm doing. And we go. What am I doing? Somebody tell me. This is a very weird surface to paint on, I gotta say. What do I talk about while I'm doing this? What if I just start rambling nonsensically? Beetlejuice! Am I right? We're painting clouds on my hand. Don't know if this is artsy or if it's a bad idea. What the heck? Why does that look okay? That was an obnoxious way of saying what the heck, I'm sorry. And now we dip into our titanium white and we add some highlights at the top. We've been conditioned as a society, we live in a society, to invalidate other people's problems because ours seem to be greater. There we go. There was a fake deep thing I said. You know what? I'm gonna stop here, I think. No, I'm not. I must keep going. Okay. You know what? That was not as bad as I made it out to be. I sat here and was like, oh, this is gonna be so terrible. I make the worst decision of my career. I'm going to die at the age of 14. Like, no, this is I literally just painted clouds in my hand. I'm making this seem like it was the biggest deal in the world. Like, this was nothing. Well, this has been fun. Wouldn't you agree, folks? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, subscribe if you want to. Thanks for 90 subscribers. Like, holy cow, where did you all come from? Like, I genuinely didn't expect my channel to be doing this well. I thought like maybe 30 subscribers would be like what I'd max at for months, but like no, I'm like steadily growing and it's wild. I love you all very much. You all mean the world to me, and I'll see you in my next video. Go call your grandparents and tell them that you love them. Okay, bye. Ugh, this is gonna be messy to clean up.